Welcome to Rod's Tabletop Hoops.
Give it all you got, take your very best shot, and may the best team win. The time is now, the name of the game is action. They're on the floor and they're ready to score.
Hello everyone, and welcome to Rod's Tabletop Hoops. This is a little special game I'm going to play, another fantasy opportunity here. This is a picture of Wilt Chamberlain, if you haven't figured that out already. Wilton Norman Chamberlain had completed 14 seasons of NBA basketball, the last few with the Los Angeles Lakers, and he decided he wanted to move on from the Los Angeles because they did not renew his contract after the 71-72 season. And so he did not sign his new contract for 73-74, which was considered an option year back in those days. And Wilt went rogue, found San Diego to his liking in the American Basketball Association. So here's Wilt, press photo, San Diego Conquistadors 1973-74 press photo. So he was all ready to play in the red, white, and blue ball league. Well, Wilt got some disturbing news. Let's take another look here. Here's a San Diego Conquistadors. I'm not sure if this is what a lot of ABA programs looked like back in the day. I really like the animation on this and Wilt dunking an ABA basketball. But anyway, this program is allegedly from, it's also doctored with Facebook.com, but it's, I think, part of one of the San Diego Conquistadors promo magazines from September of 1973, within about 2 weeks of the start of the ABA season. Wilt was set to premiere on October 10th, 1973. Unfortunately, Wilt did not realize that if he had not returned his contract with at least a signature for 73-74 saying he doesn't want that salary, he wants a different salary, it kind of forwards it. If he doesn't sign the contract, it forwards through, and it's assumed that he has agreed to his 73-74 deal with the Los Angeles Lakers. Wilt did not read that contract properly and was sued by the Los Angeles Lakers. Long story short, on October 10th, the opening day start of the season, Wilt was told by the judge that he could only coach the team and not play. He was going to be a player coach, which is just fascinating to me. But anyway, so I'm going to try to recreate history today, and I found a really good piece of evidence on YouTube in the past week. It shows Wilt Chamberlain and his desire to play and coach for the San Diego Conquistadors. Their rookie center is Caldwell Jones, also played quite a bit in the NBA with Philadelphia. But he also felt that Caldwell could be a very good player, and he did not want to play himself 40 to 48 minutes like he used to. He was going to take his minutes down. And let's listen to that clip here. Let me see if I can find it.
Yes, I thought about this a great deal. If I am going to play, I'm not going to play, like 48 minutes, 40 minutes. I'm going to try to play 24, 25 minutes. I have two centers right now. I have a great deal of confidence, and I really think Caldwell Jones is going to be a great center. I think he has the potential to be so. I want to have a chance to work with him as much as possible and give him a chance to play as much as possible. If I'm playing, they can play forward and center, and I'm going to try to play about 24, 25 minutes a game unless it's needed to be for more. And of course, it's going to be a strain in playing and coaching, but I think I have a really capable assistant, and really, he's done a great job with him so far. He has him in great shape and has him doing a lot of good things, and so I think that he'll be able to do a lot for me on the bench.
So there you have it. And that assistant coach was Stan Albeck. Albeck passed away a couple years ago within the last 24 months, I believe. And Stan was a great coach. He got his start in the ABA at the professional level, and he eventually coached teams like the Spurs and the Bulls and a few other teams. Had moderate levels of success at all levels. So Wilt was ready to gear up for the year and play his 25 minutes a game. So anyway, my strategy here with this experiment is to play the San Diego Conquistadors of 1973-74. And I keep hitting that so it covers my team. But the actual team, coached by Wilt Chamberlain on kind of a, let's just say a part-time basis. He wasn't always there on time. He wasn't always to practices on time. It wasn't his primary interest. I think he still was living in the Los Angeles area while he commuted down to San Diego to coach the team. And Stan Albeck probably did 75% of the work, but he did show up, and he would coach the team. And they finished 37-47. They ended up beating the Denver Rockets in a tiebreaker to qualify for the playoffs, and then they faced off against the Utah Stars and fell 4-2. So what we're going to try to do on this particular project is we're going to try to play this first game here, October 10th, 1973. The San Diego Conquistadors were at San Antonio's Hemisphere Arena. And in real life, you can see that they lost. They did win the game 121-106. And this is the box score. And even though the San Antonio outscored them 30-19 in the first, San Diego Conquistadors came back with a humongous fourth quarter, outscoring San Antonio 48-29 to take the game. So I'm going to try to use the original players that were on the team at the start of the year. Players missing from this game, there are a few key San Antonio Spurs players there. When you think of the Spurs, you think of guys like George Gervin. Well, George was not acquired in 1973-74 until the All-Star break, when the Virginia owner Foreman decided, I am running cash poor here and I need to sell some players. And I think they got both George Gervin and Swen Nater. And I think both of those guys were both not on the team at the start of the year. So this is going to be a very thin San Antonio Spurs team. And San Diego is going to be pretty much the same overall roster with the exception of Mr. Wilton Norman Chamberlain. So let's check out how this is going to play out. San Diego at San Antonio, October 10th, 1973. Alrighty, we're ready for some basketball here. Wilt Chamberlain, a $600,000 man, has been cleared to play opening day at San Antonio. In real life, they drew about 5,879 fans for opening day. This is the Spurs pre-George Gervin, about a half a season away, pre-Larry Keenan and Billy Paltz, a couple seasons away. Still, the Spurs fans at Hemisphere Arena, they were already one of the first teams to draw pretty well, no matter how great or how average or how poor the Spurs were doing. And they were one of the few successful franchises. That's why they are still a franchise today. Anyway, Wilt is going to jump center. I'm going to try to play him what he requested, 24, 25 minutes, maybe 30 if the game is close. And we'll see if the San Diego Conquistadors in the yellow and brown, kind of like the Padres against the Spurs, black and white. Let's see what kind of game we have here. The Spurs seem to be a little bit short on players. Swen Nater's not here either. He has not been acquired yet. And I've made some lineup adjustments at the last minute as well. Red Robbins actually scored 14 points in the opening night. So we're going to put Red Robbins there at the power forward slot. Stu Johnson, who scored a boatload of points, I think about 38 in the opening night game, slides down to small forward. Chucky Williams actually gets the start at point guard over Billy Shepard. And so we'll see. There's definitely some changes here to the starting lineup. All right. Well, as far as the jump ball goes, I'm going to give Wilt a +2 over whoever he's facing in the middle. He's facing Bob Netolicky, but he's Wilt Chamberlain. He can jump higher than these guys. So we'll get whatever I roll on Wilt here, it's going to be +2. That's 4 + 2 is 6. Neto gets a 6, though, and we'll give it to the home team. Neto, the ball just happened to go to a Spur. And here we go. All right, we're in 1974, so there's not a one-shot foul yet. The Conquistadors will inbound. Shooting guard defense. Shooting guard this time is going to be Bo Lamar over Silas, and that's a 5, and that's a pass. If I'm reading that right. Shooting guard defense again. Bo Lamar over Silas. That's an 11. And that's a steal by Silas. Silas with a steal. Fast break opportunity. The fast break goes to the point guard as indicated on this card. Point guard is going to be Joe Hamilton, and an 8 for Joe Hamilton is a basket on the break. Joe Hamilton. And so the Spurs are off to a 2-0 lead. Assist on the fast break, point guard 4 or power forward 4. And we'll give an assist to Rich Jones. All right. Wilt's team's down by 2, just like that. Small forward. And that is going to be, who's playing small? Stu Johnson over Swift. That's a 5. No good by Stu. Rebound goes to offensive high versus defensive power forward. And there we have offensive high. Wilt the Stilt Chamberlain. That's a 20 on the offensive high versus the defensive power forward, Rich Jones. And Jones only has a 16. So it looks as if Wilt is going to get the rebound, and he's going to go straight up with a shot. That's a 9, and Wilt's going to pass the ball around. Passes back to the power forward. That's going to be Red Robbins, the veteran, who can play small, power, and center. A versatile guy. Offense 1. He's going up on his inside column, and that's an 8, and that is not going to be good. Rebound this time. Offensive power forward versus defensive power forward +1. So we've got Red Robbins, offensive power forward 12. Defensive power forward +1 die, and being the home team, Rich Jones is going to grab that rebound. And it says on the card, fast break. So the Spurs are running and gunning so far. Let's see if the fast break player is the center. Neto has nothing on that fast break column. It's a missed shot for Neto. Mostly P's, which means you just set up the card later on. So rebound offensive center, though. Neto's going to grab it. Makes sense because he was right there on the fast break. Goes up 3, assist Netolicky. Neto with the dish. The basket goes to 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Joe Hamilton. So Hamilton's got all 4 points scored in the game. The ball goes over to the point guard. That's Chucky Williams. Spent a little bit of time in San Diego. He's got an offensive 6 which is an outside shot for him, which is an 8, which is a pass. He's going to pass the ball off to the power forward. Power forward's Red Robbins. Inside maneuver, 5. He draws the foul. Foul assign is the point guard. The foul is going to be on Joe Hamilton again. Two quick fouls on Joe. 2 shots for Red Robbins. And he's 2 to 8 and 12, I believe. Let me take a look at that real quickly. 2 to 9 and 12. My goodness, Red Robbins was dead eye from the line, but unfortunately out of 10, and he misses the first. He makes the second. San Diego's on the board. Here comes the Spurs. 6 or better. For some reason, I do not see that happening. There's a 2 and a 1. Nope, that's just regarded as a pass. There's a 7. That's not going to work either. They got to get a shot off here. Center, offensive 4. That's Neto. Neto does like to shoot. And an 11 is a... Oh, it's going to be on the offensive card, so it's going to be a forced shot for Netolicky. His forced shot rating is 4 to 6. Fires it up. 6, it's good. Netolicky in desperation puts it down. Assist point guard 5, and Joe Hamilton gets the assist. Little luck falls the Spurs' way, and Wilt Chamberlain's team was already down 6 to 1. Point guard, offense 3. Chucky, inside move. It's a 3. Turnover, Chuck Williams. Player coach Wilt doesn't like that in the least. No shot taken. Center, offense 3. Here comes Neto. That's a 6. No good by Netolicky. Being guarded by Wilt the Stilt. Rebound, offensive shooting guard versus defensive shooting guard. So the shooting guards are going to battle. We got a 4 versus at least a 6 there. It looks like for Bolamar. So Bolamar, never seen a shot he doesn't like. Rebounds it. Hands the ball off to the power forward. It's going back to Red. Red over Rich Jones. 10. Pass. Passes to the point guard. Point guard's going to be Chucky Williams. It's an offense 9, so it's a jumper. 4. No good by Chuck. Rebound. Any greater than 44? I don't believe there's any 44s out here. No, it's going to be team rebound defense. Here come the Spurs. Small forward. That's Skeeter. Offense 1. 5. No good. Rebound. Offensive. Strong forward or shooting guard greater than 9. Well, we got an offensive strong forward with a 10. Shooting guard. I don't know if we need to look at that. Looks like Skeeters doesn't qualify, so it does give the rebound to Rich Jones. No, SF is small forward. I am terribly sorry. That was Skeeter Swift that was on the small forward slot, and he does not have 9, and neither does James Silas. So we just lost our scoreboard for some reason. And there it is. So no rebound for the small forward on offense. Is going to go to the defense, Stu Johnson. And Stu's going to take the ball. Hand it to his point guard, Chuck Williams. Chuck on the inside, makes a move. 6, no good. Rebounded by the offensive shooting guard versus the defensive shooting guard. So the shooting guard's over there. Bo Lamar with a 5. Defensive shooting guard is James Silas. And Silas does have a 9. Wasn't a nice rating for James. He even had an extra die if he needed it, but he doesn't. And here come the Spurs. 9 minutes, 4 seconds left in the first quarter. That's a 9, and nobody qualifies for that, so that's the equivalent of a pass. Shooting guard defense. It's Skeeter. No, it's James. James over Lamar. That's a 10. And a basket. James Silas over Lamar. And no assist on the play, and the Spurs are up 8-1. Wilt Chamberlain's club still looking for a field goal. They might have to get it to their big fella named Wilt. But no, they're going to go to the small forward. It's going to go to Stu, defensive center Neto, and that is going to be a 7, which is a pass. Hands it off to the center again. Oh, hands it to the center. That's Wilt Chamberlain, actually. Offense 10, which is his outside column. What's Wilt trying to go outside for? 5? That's a pass. Knew better. Gets it to the shooting guard. He's got to get a shot off here. Bo Lamar over Silas. 11. Steal again. Steal by James. Silas fast break chance. Shooting guard. It's going to be Silas break all the way. 10. And what is a 10? On the fast break column, but an assist. Silas and the Spurs are crushing it right now. Ball goes to Rich Jones for the slammer. Score reads Spurs 10. Conquistadors 1. I am just going to... Wilt might need to call a timeout and take himself out of the game. Who knows? Shooting guard. Going to be shooting it over Neto. The shooting guard is Bo Lamar over Netolicky. He's not a great defender. 11. That's a block shot, though. And there's a block shot chart I'm going to grab really quickly. Kind of an alternative chart that Mark Vecellio of Hoops made up. And I'm going to roll 2 dice and see what happens. We got a block by Neto. And we get an 8 on the block shot. And it's a defensive point guard if rebound rating greater than 12. Otherwise, defensive power forward, fast break. So defensive power forward is going to definitely get that one. That is Rich Jones. Fast break, point guard. Here comes the Skeeter Swift. No, point guard. Joe Hamilton. Sorry, I've got guys with odd position names on their cards. Fast break 5. 3-point attempt for Joe Hamilton. He makes it on 2 to 5 and 12, as you can see right there. Hamilton, good 3-pointer on the fast break. And it's getting kind of ugly here. It's 13-1. Assist small forward 8. And Skeeter will definitely get the assist on the fast break. So this patchwork quilt lineup of San Antonio Spurs are quickly in front, 13-1. Conquistadors, no field goals. And here comes San Diego. Small forward. That is Stu Johnson, defender. Skeeter Swift, average defense. 11. Scores! Stu Johnson over Skeeter. Well, that was about time, is all I can say there. Red Robbins does get the assist. And the Conquistadors are trailing by 10. Power forward, offense 3. That is Rich Jones. That is an inside maneuver. And that's a 7. That's no good. Rebound, any greater than... it's basically shooter versus defender. There's no 44s in here. Not even Wilt has that. Shooter versus defender. Let's see. Looks like Red Robbins gets that rebound. Didn't have his greatest rebounding year. Takes it all the way. Red Robbins, a 9. That's an outside move. That's a 6, no good. Well, they're shooting 14% so far. Rebounded by the center Neto, fast break. Fast break is going to be, shooting guard, 9. Fast break for James Silas, 9. That's a P. And a P means you set up the play. Reset. Small forward. But he's going to go up, Skeeter, going up against Wilt Chamberlain's defense. And that's a 7. That's a block shot by Wilt. Missed by Skeeter. Block by Wilt. That is the first stat recorded by Wilt Chamberlain in this game. It took a while. And it's a block shot. Let's use that rebounding block shots chart. See if this thing's exciting or if it's boring. What's it going to do? 7. Ball deflected out of bounds. Close call. Referees huddle. Ball awarded to the home team. So Spurs retain possession off the Wilt Chamberlain block shot. Shooting guard. Offense 9. We're going to Silas. And 9, that's an outside jumper. And that's a 9 for James Silas, 9. And it's pass. Goes to the 3 or better. I've got a 2 and a 1. Looks like I'm at the pass that. And it's a 6. 6 or better. I'm going to pass on that. I'm going to give that a little bit extra because they did regain. Well, they didn't regain possession. Wait a minute. What do we got? We got a 6. And so this is going to be a forced shot. I got to roll 1 die. 6. That means it's the point guard, which is a Mark Vecellio rule. Point guard 6. Forced shot for Joe Hamilton. He makes it on 2 to 5. And it's good. Joe Hamilton already has 9 points. And that was luckier than lucky. Assists, nobody. So anyway, the Spurs are killing it right now. San Diego needs a life preserver or a lifeline. Small forward, offense 9. That's going to be Disco Stu Johnson. I like calling him Disco Stu. Simpsons reference. Offense 9. 10. He scores. Stu Johnson. He's got both field goals for San Diego. Assist center 18. Wilt is only an 11. So he's not going to provide super passing, even though he does have an assist title to his name. Here comes the point guard. Offense 5. Ball goes to Joe Johnson. Already has 9 points. A 5 is an outside shot. And that's a 9. And that's a miss. Rebound. Offensive center. That'll be Neto, who does have a 16 on that offensive board, versus the defensive shooting guard plus 8. 8 and 6 is 14. Not as much as Netolicky's 16. So we'll give Neto the offensive board. Neto's just going to go up strong because he knows how to score. And that's a 4 turnover. Comes San Diego. Small forward offense 7. That's going to be Stu Johnson. He's kind of got the hot hand right now. 5. That's a 3 ball. It's on its way. Stu Johnson makes it 2 to 5 and 12. Nope. Rebound. Offensive small forward greater than 12. Nope. Defensive small forward. Skeeter. I had to borrow a Skeeter Swift card from the 1971-72 Pittsburgh Condors because he only played a handful of games in San Antonio, and I wanted to have him play. He scored in double digits in the real-life game. So here's your shooting guard. Back to James Silas, becoming a great guard in the ABA. One of those players the NBA will never know how great he was. Shooting guard, offense 5. Well, it's way over there, so I'm going to pull it in. And I roll a 5, and a 5 is an assist. So hand another assist to James Silas. And the Spurs are clubbing him at this present time. Who's going to get credit for that basket? And that's a 1. Rich Jones. Well, 17 to 5. An auspicious beginning for the Conquistadors. Center defense. Dippers going in hard. 4. No good over Neto. Wonder how much training camp Wilt did in the off season, because he's not looking too sharp so far. Offensive small forward +4 on the rebound. 9 + 4 is 13. Defensive shooting guard. Yeah, he's in single digits, so it looks like Stu Johnson, who always seems to grab a lot of rebounds whenever I play him, whether it's 68-69 or this set. He's going to go up on his inside column. It's a 5. It's good. Well, they got to be thanking their lucky stars for Stu Johnson. He's got all of their field goals. There's a putback. It's 17 to 7. And we're getting the halfway mark right here of the first quarter. Point guard defense. Joe Hamilton over Chucky Williams. That's a 7. That's a pass. Gets to the point guard again. Joe Hamilton, offense 4. 10 scores. Joe Hamilton. Spurs keep pouring it on. 19 in about 6 minutes of game action. Assist shooting guard 15, but I believe he's only got a 14. Poor James Silas misses out on an assist. All right, midway through the first period, we're going to play a couple more minutes. Maybe I'll make a Chamberlain substitution. They're not doing too well at the present time. It is Conquistadors ball. Let's go. Maybe we will take Wilt Chamberlain out just a little bit. He's just not playing his best. Alrighty, Wilt Chamberlain has left the game. I might just play a couple minutes showing what Caldwell Jones can do with San Diego, but I'm not going to show the entire game with the Dipper on the bench. I will, every time Wilt comes in, I'm going to kind of be like one of those TV stations. We're going to flash over to the game and show every minute Wilt plays. But let's just do a minute or two here with Caldwell Jones in the game for San Diego. I also took out Joe Hamilton. He had 2 fouls. He's playing very well. I just don't want the Spurs to blow it, so I put Bird Everett, the shooting guard, in and moved James Silas to the point. So here we go. San Diego with the ball, down by 12. It is shooting guard, offense 5. Shooting guard is Bo Lamar. Offense 5 is inside. And I roll a 2, which is no good. 0 for 2, 2 turnovers for Bo Lamar. Not a great start. Team rebound home. Spurs are just getting those breaks. 5:27 on the clock. We got the Spurs with a 1. Let's see. Well, Bird Everett's got a 6. Rich Jones has a 2. Skeeter's got a 1. So I'm going to give Bird 1 to 3, Jones 4 to 5, and Skeeter 6. Oh, looks like Bird's going to get the shot off. Offense 8, outside bomb. That's a 6, and that's no good by Bird. Rebound. Any 44 or greater? No. Offensive center, Bob Netolicky. Neto's got himself 4 boards. He's going to go up on this shot right here. It's an 11. It's a pass. Down to 5:17. An 8. Nobody has that. We're going to pass one more time. Point guard offense 6. That's going to be James Silas. 10. Scores Silas. Whoops. I revealed my secret. My secret dice hiding behind my scoreboard. Silas scores. 2 for 2 from the field. Assist center 8. Yeah, I believe Neto's going to get that assist. 21-7. This is getting pretty ugly pretty quick. Center, the rookie Caldwell Jones. Defender 7. It's a pass. Point guard defense. Chuck Williams over Silas. That's a 3. 3-point attempt. Yes, that is allowed to James Silas. Defensive 3-point attempt. 2 to 5 and 12. Chuck Williams. Yes, 3-pointer Chuck Williams. They finally hit double digits. And no assist on the play, but they'll take it. 21-10. 4:36 left in the period. Power forward, that's going to be Rich Jones. Offense 2. Inside 7. No good by Rich. Rebound, offensive shooting guard or point guard greater than 11. I do not believe we have that magic there. Team rebound defense, that will go to San Diego. And we got a 1. Anyone got a 1 on San Diego? We got Bo Lamar and Stu Johnson. They love to shoot. Let's go 50-50 on that. I'm going to give it to Bo. Bo's defender is Bird Everett. And that's a 5. Good, Bo Lamar. 21-12. No assist on the play. Down to 4:15. There's an 8. No. Spurs pass it around. Got a 2. Once again, we got a 1. We got these two guys. I'm going to give it 1 to 4 for Bird and 4 to 6. Bird's going up. Offense 7. Puts the 3 ball up, or puts the outside shot up. It's no good. Bird's a streaky shooter. Always has been. Rebound, any 44s. No offensive small forward versus defensive power forward. So Skeeter versus Robbins, and Red Robbins will clear. .354 on the clock. Small forward. Stu Johnson, offense 6. Outside column, no assist. Oh my, didn't see that coming. 21-14. They are playing a little bit better with Wilt out of the lineup. Basket goes to Chuck Williams. Chucky's got 5. comes the Spurs. That's an 8. They don't have an 8. Gonna pass it. There's a 10. They don't have a 10. It's gonna go to the center. They gotta shoot it now. Offense 10 outside Neto. 3-point attempt for Neto. 2 to 5 and 10. He's got it. 3-bomb. Home run. Neto. Assist. Power forward 5. That's going to be Rich Jones. So they counter their 3 with their 3 of their own. And it's 24-14. Ball goes the small forward. That's going to be Stu. Stu over Skeeter. That's an 8. That's good. (24-16). And no assist on the play. Going to be down to 3 minutes. 7 or better. Nope. Small forward defense. It's going to be Skeeter over Stu, and that's a 3 pass. Got to get the shot off. Shooting guard offense, too. That's going to be Bird. Inside. That's a 9. Good. Bird Averett hits. And was there an assist? I do not see one. So we're with under 3 minutes left, about 2:42 left in the first. We'll return to the action as soon as Wilt Chamberlain returns to the ball game. So stay tuned. Spurs by 10. Wilt Chamberlain returns with 8:44 remaining in the second period. San Diego did not score in the first 3+ minutes of the second period and now trail by 14, 34-20. Spurs have the ball. Ball goes to the point guard. That's George Karl over Billy Shepard. And that's a 7. That's a pass. We're getting a lot of passes this quarter. No one wants to shoot it. Karl over Shepard one more time. 6. Steal. Turnover Karl again. That leads to a fast break. Second steal for Shepard. And that will be Shepard point guard all the way. 7. 3-point attempt. Well, he's already missed a couple. 2 to 6. Nope. 0 for 3 for Billy. Rebound, defensive power forward greater than 13. Yes, Simi Hill. Spurs come back. Ball's going to the point guard. George Karl, outside jumper. 10. Nope, he's going to pass it off. Power forward defense. Simi Hill over Gene Moore, and that's a 4. No good. Team rebound defense, so San Diego gets possession. San Diego shooting 29% from the field so far. Spurs are still at 51.7. No, I think they need to feed the big fella. Let's see what we get here. Shooting guard offense, 7. That's Bo Lamar. I put him back in because no one else will shoot the ball. Lamar from outside, 11. Assist, Bo Lamar. Basket goes to, that's a 2. Wilt Chamberlain's first basket as a San Diego Conquistador. He's 1 for 2 with 1 block shot, no rebounds in just over 6 minutes of play. Maybe that'll wake up the big fella. Power forward defense. Simi Hill over Gino Moore, and that's a 3. No good by Simi. He's 0 for 2. Rebound offensive center versus defensive power forward. Gene Moore can board. Pretty good wall of players there. Ball goes to the power forward. Gino taking it up over Simi Hill. Hill, not a good defender, fouled him. Yeah, just the first team foul of the period. They've only fouled 3 times personally. San Diego retains possession. Ball's going over to power forward again, Gino Moore. Inside. 9 turnover. Not a lot of good execution here this game, especially for San Diego. Point guard offense 4. George Carl with the ball. Carl with an 11, no good. Rebound defensive center, that's Wilt Chamberlain's first rebound as a Conquistador. And the fans go crazy. The visiting fans? Not really. Shooting guard. On the fast break is Billy Shepard, who's had trouble converting. 3, assist, Shepard. Cuts it to 10. Basket by 2. Gene Moore. Feed the big fella. All right. Getting down to 7 minutes left in the first half. Point guard. Carl again over Shepard. 5, and it's good. George Carl. University of North Carolina. And assist center 17. No. Kobe does not get the assist. Ball ends up in the hands of the point guard, Billy Shepard. Offense 7. That's an 8. He's going to go for his 4th three-point attempt. Oh my gosh. 2 to 4 and 10. That's not good. But it's good. 3-pointer, Billy Shepard. (27 to 36). Assist, no. Okay. San Diego is making some noise. Shooting guard is James Silas. Offense 4 means it's inside for the guy. 7 scores. James Silas is 5 for 5 on the game. (38-27). Assisted by Jerry Chambers. All right. 11-point lead. Ball goes to power forward, offense 6. Gene Moore getting the ball quite a bit. That's an inside shot. That's an 8, no good. Rebound, offensive center or power forward greater than 20, and Wilt is a 20, so that does not count. Dietrich with the rebound. And here come the Spurs. 6:19 on the clock. Center. Inside, Kobe. Takes it on Wilt. No good. Kobe's 0 for 2. Rebounded by Wilt. Another second rebound for Wilt. Fast break opportunity. Point guard, Billy Shepard, who's been on the break a lot. That's a 4. That's a 3-point shot. It's a 2 to 6 opportunity. And he misses. 1 for 5 in 6 minutes from 3-point land. Rebound, offensive small forward, George Adams. George is going to take it up strong. 10. Assist Adams. 38-29 Spurs. Couple good passes this period by San Diego. That's a 4. And that's going to be Billy Shepard. With a 2-point shot, it's 38-29. Here comes the shooting guard. James Silas getting a little tired. Defender is Bo Lamar. 9. He scores. Bo not playing that great defense by any stretch. 40-29. Silas will be leaving momentarily. He's played the entire game. Assist Kobe Diedrich. All right, here we go. A halfway mark here. Small forward defense. George Adams over Chambers. That's a 3-foul Chambers. All right, well, we're going to make a couple substitutions. Back in a flash. Alrighty, we have Rich Jones returning for San Antonio. James Silas leaves. Pretty much the rest of the lineup has remained unchanged. San Diego trailing by 11 with the ball. Shooting guard. Gunning Bo Lamar. From inside this time. 3 scores and is fouled. Foul on the point guard, George Karl. Assist by the power forward, Gene Moore. 1 free throw for Bo Lamar. And it's good. Lead is down to 8. Spurs with the ball. Shooting guard. Jerry Chambers slid down to shooting guard against Bo Lamar. And his lousy defense, it's good. Basket by Jerry Chambers. Assist power forward, no. Back to San Diego, number 4 or better. Well, we got Bo Lamar. Defender is Chambers. 12, a 3-point attempt. How's his 3-point attempt defense? It looks like 2 to 5 and 10. Well, we'll give it a whirl. Bo Lamar with the bomb. And that's a 4. It counts. Bo Lamar. Back-to-back 3-point plays. Bo with the shot, no assist, and it's 42-35. It's down to 7. 6 or better. No. Spurs pass it down to power forward offense 10. Rich Jones from outside 7. It's no good. Rebound, offensive center greater than 16. No. Defensive center, Wilt. Wilt with 3 rebounds now. Small forward offense 5. George Adams. Inside move. 7. He's got it. George Adams cuts it to 5. Assist shooting guard, Bo Lamar. And the 4:46 on the clock. Power forward offense 8. Jones from outside one more time. This time he scores. Rich Jones. 7 on the game for Rich. Assisted by George Karl. And here comes the Conquistadors. A little more confidence. 4:36 left in the half. Looks like Bo Lamar is going to be taking Chambers to the well, and he scores again. Bo in double digits with 10. 44-39. A lot of confidence here with Bo Lamar. Never lacks confidence. Never been afraid to shoot. One or better. Rich Jones again. They're running the offense through him outside. Scores again. Rich Jones comes back. 9 points for Rich Jones. 46-39 Spurs. Center. The Dipper gets the ball. Backs in. Assist. Wilt Chamberlain with his first assist as a San Diego Conquistador. And Wilt with the little backdoor dish to Billy Shepard, who now has 7. Thanks to the assist category. 46-41. All goes the small forward. Simi Hill over Adams for it's a foul. Three team fouls, non-shooter. Power forward. Back to Rich. Rich, another outside bomb, no good. Rebound, offensive center. Defensive center +7, Wilt Chamberlain. Grabs the rebound, fast break opportunity. Shooting guard, Bo Lamar on the breakaway. 9, no good. An offensive shooting guard or point guard on that rebound. Looks like shooting guard gets it, Bo Lamar. Backs in, goes up. 5, good, Bo Lamar. 46-43, we have a 3-point game. Ball goes to the center. Kobe Dietrich trying to get one off against Wilt Chamberlain. 8, he's forced to pass. Goes to the shooting guard. Chambers over Lamar. 7, no good. Rebound. Any 44 plus? No. Offensive power forward, Rich Jones. Trying to hang on to their lead. Missed shot by Rich. Rebound. Defensive power forward, Gino Moore. Here comes San Diego, point guard. Shepard over Carl, 7. Steal by Carl. Steal by Carl. Fast break. Carl's going to go coast to coast. Sets it up. 9 or better. No. 10 or better. No. They better get the shot off now. Small forward. Offense 6. Simi. Misfires. Simi's 0 for 3. Rebound, the offensive shooting guard, point guard versus defensive shooting guard, point guard. So we got a 5. Oh, there's a 10. Ooh, I think that's going to win it. Jerry Chambers moved down to guard to grab that offensive rebound. He's going to go up strong. That's a 6, no good. Rebound, shooter versus defender. 1 die for the defender. Well, Bo Lamar's going to need at least a 4. He doesn't get it. Chambers again. Playing a little out of position. He grabs another offensive rebound, though. Misses again with a 6. Got to grab a card here. Shooter versus defender again. And the shooter gets 2 dice. Do we go up one more time with Jerry Chambers? Sure we do. And he misses a 3rd time in a row. That makes him 1 for 6 on the day. Offensive high And it looks like Kobe's going to grab it. Another attempt at the hoop. Kobe, 7. No good. Pass. Power forward Jones over Moore. That's a 7. Blocked by Moore. And the rebound of the block shots. We're going to go to the block shot chart. And that's an 8. Defensive point guard, if rebound rating greater than 12. Otherwise defensive power forward, fast break. So Gino Moore with the rebound. Fast break to the point guard. Shepard, another opportunity. That's a 12. Draws the foul. Sign it to the defender, Carl. 4th team foul. 2 shots, Billy Shepard. 2 of 7 and 11, which isn't really that good. Misses the first and makes the second. It's a 2-point game. The Spurs have been on a missing spree. Their field goal percentage as a team has dropped to .447. Meanwhile, the Conquistadors are up to .432. This is a pretty even game with just under 3 minutes left in the half. And the Spurs narrowly leading. Shooting guard, offense 6. Well, goes Jerry Chambers one more time. Offense 6 will be outside. 5, no good. Missing 6 out of 7 from the floor. Rebound, Gino Moore. Fast break, Billy Shepard one more time. 9. Sets it up. Power forward defense. Moore over Jones. It's a 9. Passes it up. The first one was just a pattern play, not a pass. 2 or better. Bo Lamar over Chambers. Scores! And look at the score. It is all tied. No assist. Timeout San Antonio. And Jerry Chambers has played his way out of the game. Hamilton enters the game. He hadn't played for a while. Tie game at 46. Center defense. That's over Chamberlain. Kobe Dietrich passes. Small forward defense. Simi over Adams. That's a 10. Blocked by Adams. Simi's 0 for 4. Let's go to the old block shot chart. That's a 6. Ball out of bounds. Offense retains possession. Spurs still hanging in there with the tie game. Here comes center. Dietrich over Chamberlain. That's a 6. Scores! Kobe Dietrich. Snaps a big spell there, assisted by the small forward, Simi Hill. .119 on the clock. Bo Lamar, who's been hot, now guarded by Joe Hamilton. Steal, turnover, Bo. Fast break chance for San Antonio. Oh, it's a 3 on for the shooting guard. Hamilton, 3 assists on the fast break. Doing it at both ends, Joe Hamilton. Basket by 3. 1, 2, 3. Simi Hill. 1 for 5, much better than 0 for 4. Power forward offense 10. Gino. 3, turnover by Gene Moore. He's probably starting to tire. Center defense, Kobe Dietrich. Over Chamberlain, no good. Rebound, defensive shooting guard, fast break. Bo Lamar. Fast break's going to go to point guard. Shepard again on the break. 5, turnover. Shepard has struggled this quarter, despite having 7 points. Center defense. Kobe over the dipper again. Blocked by Chamberlain. Two blocks, 2 points, 4 rebounds for Wilt. Use that block shot chart one more time here. Let's see, a 4 reads, ball out of bounds. Offense retains possession. This is a really exciting block shot chart. All right. 5 or better. I do not have that. Center offense 2. Kobe. Pass. Center offense 3. 10. Turnover, Kobe Dietrich. Running it down. Final 2 plays of the half here. Shooting guard versus the defensive center. Bo Lamar over Kobe Dietrich. That's an 8 steal. Turnover, Lamar. Another steal for Dietrich. Small forward on the fast break. Simi Hill. I think we're out of cards. That'll do it for the end of the first half. Spurs 50. Conquistadors 46. Wilt Chamberlain 1 for 2 from the floor. 4 rebounds, 1 assist, and 2 blocks in 15 minutes of play. Conquistadors overcame a 12-point deficit, only trail by 4 at halftime. Second half underway. Spurs and Conquistadors. Conquistadors making the comeback. Wilt Chamberlain starting to play like Wilt Chamberlain. Of another jump ball. I give Chamberlain the +2, and he only gets a 1. Neto's going to control the tap here. Power forward. Offense 6. That's Rich Jones. Going to fire away. No, he's not. He's going to pass the ball off to a 1 or better. And it is going to be Rich Jones. Skeeter's there too. So we'll go 4 to 6 Rich. Or 1 to 4 Rich. 6 Skeeter. Offense 5. That's a 9. A turnover for Skeeter Swift. No, wait. Yeah, it's offense 5. Yep. Turnover, Skeeter Swift. Here comes Wilt Chamberlain's Conquistadors. Bo Lamar. Offense 2. Bo no. Bo is the leading scorer in the game with 14 points. James Silas leads the Spurs with 12 on perfect shooting. Offensive center greater than 12 on the rebound. Well, that has to be Wilt Chamberlain's first offensive rebound as a Conquistador. And the dipper's going to go up. Draws the foul. Neto. with the hack. Maybe it's the hack-a-wilt. We'll see what he can do at the free throw line. 2 to 6 and 9. And first one is no good. Missed them both. Wilt starts the free throw shooting 0 for 2 today for them. Not many free throws taken in this game at all. Let's see. Rebounding on the free throw. Defensive center Neto. Neto will be traded to the Pacers later this season. Just my Swami prediction here. Spurs with the ball. Going to be 4 or better. Do not see one. Going to pass that ball. Shooting guard offense 10. Captain late James Silas. That's an 11. No good by Captain late. He is human after all. Rebound. Defensive small forward greater than 8. That is Stu. Comes San Diego at 10:58 on the clock. Shooting guard Bo Lamar over Silas for steal by Silas. Trying to run the fast break, and Joe Hamilton's going to try to take it away. 8. He scores on the break. Joe Hamilton breaks the ice. No assist on the play. 10:48 to go. Point guard offense 8. They're going to hand it to Chucky. And that is going to be a miss on the outside. Rebound. Any offensive greater than 44 or offensive center Wilt another rebound. Six rebounds. Dipper backs in, goes up, he dunks it. Just 2 for 3 from the field for Chamberlain, not being looked at as an offensive weapon for some reason. But they're only down by 4, and they have plenty of half to start getting him the ball. Point guard Joe Hamilton. Outside jumper 12, no good. Rebound. Team rebound home. Spurs retain. Center. Neto. Assist. Netolicky. Finding the open man. Who is the open man? That's a 3. Skeeter Swift. Swifty with 4 points. 54-48. Goes the shooting guard defense. Oh, I just dropped my die. Bo. Over Silas, no good. Quite a streak shooter he is. Rebound center Neto. Neto's going to run the break to the shooting guard Silas on the breakaway. 7. Scores! James Silas. Give him 14 on the game. Huh? Whoops. I'm doing something wrong here. Uh-oh. I'm screwing it up. $56.48. And that was a fast break. Power forward 9 on the assist, Rich Jones. Back up to an 8-point lead for the Spurs. 10:06 on the clock. Chamberlain backs in on Netolicky and gets a 9, no good. Rebound offensive small forward +4. That gives him a 13. Defensive shooting guard is not going to get that. That is Stu Johnson, offensive rebound. Stu's going to take it right back up. He's got it. A lot of streaky cards on this San Diego team, including Stu Johnson and Bo Lamar. I haven't put Bert Averett in, speaking of streak shooters. Maybe I should put him in, see if he can streak shoot the Spurs back into a bigger lead. 56-50. Number 2 or better defense. That is going to be Rich Jones alone. Defenders, Caldwell Jones playing the Twin Towers right now. Block shot by Caldwell. Rebounding block shots. I'll just do it off screen here. 10. Defensive small forward. If defensive rebound rating greater than 15. No. Otherwise, out of bounds. Offense retains possession. Alrighty, that's an exciting shot blocking chart there. Center. Neto over Dipper. 4, no good. Rebound. Defensive small forward or shooting guard. Looks like it's going to be Disco Stu Johnson. Running the fast break. For the small forward, it's Stu all the way. 4. No good. What a streaky shooting guard. Rebound, team rebound home. Back to the Spurs. Shooting guard defense. Silas 7, no good over Lamar. Rebound offensive shooting guard, that's Silas. Never gave up on it. Goes up 5, draws the foul, as he does. Foul on Chamberlain. His first foul is a Conquistador, 2 shots for Silas, and he's usually a pretty good one. 2-9. He's got it on an 8 right there. And a 4. The guards are carrying the Spurs. Hamilton 13, Silas 16. 58-50. Power forward. Caldwell over Neto, and that's an 8. And you can count it. Caldwell Jones. The rookie gets his first field goal of his career, regular season. Oh, was there an assist on that? I didn't even check. Center 13, no. Point guard offense 4. Joe. That's an 8, no good. Rebound Chamberlain. Seven rebounds for Wilt. Running the fast break. Bo Lamar, breakaway. 6. He scores. Lamar's gunned his way to 16 points. 58-54. San Diego's hanging in there. Point guard defense. Hamilton over Chuck. 7. Pass. Hamilton outside shot. 5. Pass. Gotta shoot it now. Shooting guard. Silas. Offense 4. 8. No good. Rebound offensive small forward or shooting guard greater than 14. No. Defensive small forward Stu with the rebound. Stu with 10 points and 6 boards. San Diego trying to creep a little closer. Small forward Stu from outside. 4. 3 bomb on the way for Stu. 11. No. Rebound offensive center or power forward greater than 20. Nope, Chamberlain's not greater than 20. He's equal to 20. Defensive center, Neto. Center offense, 10. Jump shot. Neto, no good. Neto's got 5 points, including a 3-pointer. Rebound, offensive center versus defensive center, 2 dice. Wilt with the rebound. Give him 8 rebounds on the game. Fast break for Chuck. Chucky on the breakaway, sets it up. Point guard defense over Hamilton. It's good. Chuck Williams. Assist by Bolomar. It's a 2-point game. 8:02 mark, power forward. Jones inside move, 9, draws the foul. It's going to be on the point guard, Chuck Williams. First on Chuck, 2 shots for Rich Jones, 2 to 8, 11. 11. 9, he missed the second. Free throw rebound, offensive power forward, Rich Jones. Kind of as a rule, I just kind of take that back outside. Don't put it right back up. 7:52, 6 or better, no. 3 or better, no. 4 or better. Let's see, we have to do a 4 shot with Joe Hamilton. That's a 3. And it's good. Joe Hamilton hits. What a clutch shooting team they've been tonight. And it's 61-56. Ball goes the small forward. Stu over Skeeter. That's a foul. 2 team fouls on San Antonio. Inbound the power forward. Caldwell. Over Rich. 4. Pass. Sends the ball to power forward. Offense. 8. Means still inside with Caldwell. 4. Draws the foul. Skeeter. 2 on Skeeter. 2. 3 team fouls. But 2 shots. Caldwell Jones. 2 at 8 and 12. He misses the first. Makes the second. Conquistadors just 44% from the field. I believe that's 4 of 9, though. And Spurs take over. Shooting guard Silas. Inside game, he does have that. 7. Good, James Silas. $18 for Captain Late. Here comes Santiago. Point guard. Chuck. 5. He scores on Joe Hamilton. Assist Caldwell No. Assist, Stu. Just 63-59. Shooting guard defense. Silas. Over Bo, pass. Shooting guard over Chamberlain. Scores! Silas again. Gives him 20 points. Assisted by Skeeter. $65-59 with 6:09 on the clock. In the third period, small forward defense. Stu. Good defense. Missed jumper by Stu. Rebound. Offensive small forward versus defensive small forward, and I believe Stu gets it. Stu's going right back up. Miss. Rebound, offensive small forward, defensive small forward. He does get a dice and even with a 1. That's a 9. And Skeeter grabs the rebound. Midway point of the third period. Power forward. Rich Jones on the interior 5. No. Everyone knows Rich Jones is notoriously streaky as well. Rebound. Shooter versus defender. Rich Jones cannot get that over the great Caldwell Jones defensive rebound rating of 29. All right. Well, we're halfway through. Let's see. Is there any changes that we need to make here? I think things are looking okay. Yeah, no one's sputtering too much, so let's just carry on. Power forward, Caldwell. Offense 9. That's still inside. A 12. Scores and is fouled. Caldwell Jones. That's James Silas on the reach-in. No assist, but we got 1 free throw, 4 team fouls on the Spurs. Penalty after the 5th. And a missed free throw by Caldwell. Couldn't complete. Couldn't complete that 3-point play. Rebound on the free throw. Bob Netolicky. Comes the Spurs. Stromile, Smith over Chamberlain. Oh, that's going to be a matchup. He scores! Stromile. Skeeter, I mean. Stromile didn't play in this era. Assist. Shooting guard 9. Yes, James Silas. Got a pretty good game going here at 67-61. Shooting guard Bo Lamar continues to fire away. 3-point attempt. 2 to 4 and 10. No. Rebound. Offensive point guard versus defensive point guard. 1 die. Yeah, the defensive point guard's Joe. He's got it. And Joe has it. 6 or better? No. Small forward, Skeeter Swift, offense 9. Outside shot 6, no good. Rebound offensive center greater than 18, no. Defensive center. Chamberlain with rebound number 9. Hands the ball to his point guard, Chuck. Chuck is going to be inside. That's a 4. He draws the foul. It's on Joe Hamilton. That is 5 team fouls. Chuck Williams at the line, 3 to make 2. Got it. Got it. Finally, 2 free throws made by San Diego. They're within 4. At the 4:46 mark, small forward. Skeeter offense 7. That's an 11. He passes. Small forward again. Offense 5. Outside shot 12. Scores! Skeeter Swift. Was thinking of taking him out. But he's 3 for 4 in the period. 69-63. Power forward. Big Caldwell Jones. That's a 10. He scores. Caldwell and Wilt working pretty well together. And no assist on the play. Center. Neto inside 7. He's got it. Bob Netolicky still has a crafty offensive game. Assisted by Joe. Hamilton, 15 points, 4 assists. Good game. Small forward defense. Stu Johnson over Skeeter Swift. That's a foul on Skeeter. And that turns into a 2-shot foul over the limit. Oh, Stu missed it. He's a 2 to 9 as well. He makes it. Wilt can't teach him how to make free throws. That's for certain. They're at 50% from the line. 3:54, center. Neto over the Big Dipper. Scores! Everybody's getting that 6. Neto with 9 points, 9 boards. Outscoring Wilt at this point. Assisted by Skeeter. All right. Down to 3:44. 7-point lead for the Spurs. 3 or better. Oh, we got Stu and we got Bo. Go 50-50 ball on that. Stu, defender, Skeeter. That's a 6. No good. Rebound, Wilt. Just 4 points, but 10 boards. Wilt's going up. 9 pass. Power forward offense, 10. Oh, that's an outside shot for Caldwell, and that's a terrible offensive card. Turnover. Caldwell Jones with the TO. Ball goes to the center. Neto going to try to get another 6 on Wilt. And he does! What a great streak of luck for Bob Netolicky, who's now got 11 points and 9 rebounds. Shooting guard assist, James Silas. Spurs have got the shooting back up to 46%. Ball goes the shooting guard defense. Bo Lamar over Silas. He fouled him. Two shots, Bo Lamar. Makes the first. And he makes them both. $75-68. 3-minute mark coming up. Probably make a couple changes. Small forward. Skeeter. Over Stu. 11. Blocked by Stu Johnson. Block shot, and the rebound on the block shot will be a 6. Offense retains possession. All right, we're at the 3-minute mark. Going to make a change and come right back. Well, still 3 minutes left in the third quarter. Wilt Chamberlain has just left the game along with Bo Lamar and Chuck Williams for San Diego. Tim Bassett's going to make his first appearance for the Conquistadors at the power forward slot. James Silas was getting tired, took him out 9 minutes into this period, as well as Skeeter Swift. So Goo Kennedy's going to get his first bit of action today, and Bird Averett hasn't been seen for a while. So we're just going to play about like a minute here, and we'll return when Wilt Chamberlain returns. Here come the Pacers. I keep saying the Pacers because it's Bob Netolicky, but it's not the Pacers. It's the Spurs. 7 or better. Oh, Bird is only a 6 on that. Unfortunate. Back to the center. And that's Bob Netolicky. He's playing a little overtime, but that's okay. Center offense 4. And he goes up no good. Rebound, offensive center versus small forward. 16 for Neto on the offensive glass. Wow. Rebound, Stu. Yes, with a 5. Gives him 8 rebounds on the game. Stu Johnson always seems to rebound well for me. Ball goes to 8 or better. I don't think I have an 8. Oh, I do. Stu Johnson, he's a 9. Stu's going to fire away. No good. Missing quite a bit in this period. Offensive rebound, power forward if he's a greater than 18. And no. Power forward Tim Bassett is an 18. But he's not greater than 18, so the defensive power forward sneaks that one in. Rich Jones. Goes the Spurs point guard. Joe Johnson, who's had a very solid game. That gets a 10, no good. Did I say Joe Johnson or Joe Hamilton? That was Joe Hamilton. Misfires, rebound, offensive shooting guard, or point guard. Versus, okay, Bird Averick's 4 versus the point guard plus 1 die. Billy Shepard's grabbing that rebound. Hands the ball off to the small forward. And that'll be Stu Johnson over Goo. And Goo gives up a hoop to Stu. 75-70. Assist shooting guard Larry Miller. Got a 5-point game, hitting the 2-minute and 1 second mark right here. 8 or better, no. 2 or better, yes. Looks like Rich Jones and Averett. I'll go 1 to 4 Averett. And Bird's going to fire away from downtown. It's a 5. Miss. Rebound, offensive small forward plus 1 die, 14. Wow, that's a good rebounding by Goo Kennedy versus the power forward who has a 17 though. So he gets 1 die, gets a 5. He's got it. Goo Kennedy. Goo's going to go up. He's very passive, so to speak. 12. Turnover, Goo Kennedy. All right, I'm going to pause it right there, and we'll come back when the fourth quarter and Wilt Chamberlain return to the game. All right, approximately 8:23 left in the game. Closer to 9, depending on how my cards play out here. And we've had very little scoring in the last 3 to 4 minutes here. It is just 83-81 San Antonio. San Diego has not been able to tie this game. They've come close. And They just don't seem to get over the hump. But Wilt Chamberlain is just checked back into the game with Caldwell Jones doing that Twin Towers thing. Stu Johnson, Chuck Williams just came back, and Larry Miller came back. The entire squad was replaced. And there was just no offense going on. Had to get Bo Lamar out of there. He's just way too streaky. On the Spurs side, it was the same way. Bert Alvert, the Bo Lamar of the Spurs, was not hitting anything, so I took him out and about 3 other guys. Neto's back in. Skeeter Swift's back in. Carl will remain at the point guard, and Rich Jones will remain in the game. 2 mainstays on the team. But we've got to get some scoring going here. See if the Conquistadors can win this first game for Wilt Chamberlain, who's coaching and playing the game. Wilt is stuck on 4 points to go with his 10 rebounds. And I believe he just has 1 assist, so he's not being offensively charged at the moment, but we've got some time to do that. Here we go. Conquistadors with a chance to tie the game up right here. Power forward offense 2, and that is Caldwell Jones. 8, count it. We are tied. Caldwell, 13 points and 4 rebounds. And with it all square with roughly 8 minutes to go. I'm not 100% sure how accurate my clock is. We got 2 players. I'll give 1 to 4 for Rich. I got a 4. Rich is going to get it. Defender's card is Caldwell. And Caldwell blocks Rich Jones. All right. Rebound chart 9. Looks like we're going to get Roll Die and award rebound to the offensive player below. Oh my goodness. Well, let's see what happens. I rolled a 4. That is the point guard. Well, George Karl with the offensive board. Karl's going to go up. And that's a 5. It's good, George Karl. Karl with 6. Spurs still holding on to the lead just barely. 4 or better. We got Stu. Stu, defender's card is Skeeter. That's a 4. Steal by Skeeter Swift. And we got a fast break opportunity for Rich Jones, and that's a 9. He scores on that very small chance. He gets it. Rich with 14 points and 7 boards. Power forward offense 8. Caldwell with an offense 8, which is inside still. It's good. Caldwell Jones showing some super offensive maneuvering. 15 a game. 15 in the game for Caldwell. Assisted by Chuck. These Conquistadors mean business. Back to within 2. 7:31. Power forward. Rich, an inside maneuver. 80's got it. Rich Jones. 16 and 7 for Rich. Assist. James Silas, who's back in the game. .721 on my clock. Shooting guard. Defense. Larry Miller over Silas. That's a 6. That's no good. Rebound, defensive small forward, shooting guard, or point guard. So I think we're going to have James Silas because he's a 9. Fast break. And that's a point guard for no good by Karl. Karl with the miss. Rebound offensive center or power forward versus defensive small forward. I do have a 12. Do they have a good rebounder there? Let's see. About a 10 for Rich. A 16 for Neto. So I need to get about a 4. And Stu Johnson boards. He always rebounds for me. I don't know why. He's got 9 boards. Fast break opportunity. This is the point guard, Chucky Williams. What's he going to give us? Oh, he's going to pull it back out and set it up. Small forward. Back to Disco Stu. And it's a 9, and it's no good. Rebound. Home team grabs the team board. 7 minutes on my clock here at 5 is going to be... Oh, we don't have any 5s in the game. I took Bird Averett out. Point guard, offense 9. Outside shot for George Karl. It's good. Karl's playing well. Eight points for George. No assist, but the Spurs have popped up by 6 since Chamberlain came back. They're not giving the ball to Wilt, though. Shooting guard, offense 5. Larry Miller. Outside. Passes the ball. Point guard defense. Chuck Williams over Karl. 4. Foul, George. And that is 4 on George. 2 in the quarter. That is penalty. 2 shots for Chuck Williams. 11, he's got it. 9, no good. Got it down to 5 points. Free throw, rebound, defensive. Small forward, Skeeter. Nine or better? No. 10 or better? No. They got to shoot it now. Small forward, offense 6. Skeeter, offense 6. That's an outside shot. It's good. Skeeter, Swift. No assist on the play, but we're midway through the period, and the Spurs have opened up a 7-point lead. Coach Chamberlain doesn't know what to think. It's like, give me the ball once in a while. Maybe the ball should flow through Wilt, who only has 1 assist on the night, but they probably haven't practiced too much together either. So we're going to continue our play. Shooting guard. It's going to be Larry Miller. Offense 10 outside. And that's a 2. Draws the foul on the defender, Silas. That's the 3rd on Silas. That's a 3 to make 2 for Larry Miller. Got it. Got it. Larry didn't play all that much for San Diego that year, but I kind of threw him on the roster at the last minute. And they're within 5. 5:38 to go. Point guard defense. Karl over Chuck. 10. No good by Chuck. Rebound, offensive small forward +2. That is just a 5, though. Defensive shooting guard is a 6. No, shooting guard. Yeah, 6 for Larry. Larry brings it down. He's got the ball. Defender's card is Silas. 12. Scores! Larry Miller. Four points for Larry. 93-90. We got a 3-point game. Shooting guard defense. Over Miller. Silas cannot hit. Rebound. Offensive center 16 versus defensive small forward 12. Rebound Neto. Neto goes up. 3 assists. Neto. Having a good offensive game. Bob Netolicky. Assist goes Karl with 2. puts Carl in double digits. 95-90 San Antonio. Chamberlain backs in on Neto. 9, no good by Wilt. Both teams right around 45% from the floor. Offensive high rebound versus defensive power forward. And Wilt Chamberlain is grabbing that offensive rebound. $11 boards. He's going right back up. 4. Turnover, Chamberlain. Less than 5 minutes to go. Small forward, Rich Jones over Caldwell Jones. 11, no good. Caldwell doing the job. Offensive small forward versus defensive shooting guard. Offensive small forward is Skeeter. He's only got a 3. Defensive shooting guard has a 6, so Larry's grabbing that rebound. Goes to the 7, and that's Stu. Stu, the streak shooter. 10, no good. I'm going to check and see what Stu is shooting from the floor. Just 7 for 20. That is not very good. Rebound offensive small forward versus defensive small forward. So we got a 9 versus an 8. And Skeeter gets a die, so he gets it. Stu has got to make his shot a little more pure here. Skeeter over Stu, and that's an 8, and that's a pass. 4:25 to go, small forward. Whoops, that's not right. Small forward defense. That's a 7. Scores, Skeeter Swift. Big hoop for Skeeter Swift. Oops. Over Stu, who's not playing very good defense. Assist Carl. Carl has 4 fouls. I'm going to keep him in the game. He's just playing really well. Shooting guard. Offense 2. Miller 7. And he's fouled. A good way to draw that foul with a 7 on his inside column. Defensive fouls on Rich. And that's 3 on Rich Jones. 3 to make 2 for Miller. They got in the penalty quite early this period. And that could pay off for the Conquistadors. Larry Miller was 6 in the period. 97-92. Approaching the 4-minute mark. 7 or better. I do not see a 7 in the lineup. Shooting guard offense 3. Silas. Shooting guard offense 3. Whoops. Whoops. Yeah, shooting guard offense 3. That is interior. He scores. Captain Late with 22 on the night. 5 or better. Stu Johnson going to keep shooting and keep missing. 7 for 21 now. He had 38 in the real life game. Rebound offensive center. 2 dice. That's Wilt. Pretty much had it no matter what. Goes up. Chamberlain 4. Turnover again. Wilt is not handling the ball well. Neto, on the other hand, gets the ball inside, gets a 3, another assist for Neto, and the Spurs hit the century mark. Their offense is just running a little bit better. Point goes to, that's a 4, George Karl. I don't know if I need to take out Stu Johnson. He's just seemed to be shooting blanks. Let's give him another opportunity. When in doubt, keep firing. Power forward offense, 8. Caldwell inside, 7. He's going to pass. Point guard defense. Chucky, 9. No good. Rebound, defensive shooting guard or point guard. Shooting small forward or point guard. Looks like Skeeter's going to get that. This team's running pretty well. I think this is a Bob Bass coach team. Fast break, small forward. It's going to be Skeeter all the way. 11. 3 ball on the way. 5-7. No. That would have been huge. Rebound, home center. Home center. Neto. $13 points, 11 boards, 5 assists for Neto. The offense is a lot more patient on the Spurs side right now. And a 10, no good by Neto. Rebound, offensive shooting guard, point guard greater than 13, no rebound. Wilt. He's got to coach up a good play here. 252 shooting guard defense. Miller over Silas. That's an 8. It's good. Assist Chamberlain. So Wilt gets assist number 2 for Wilt. 101.94. 2:48 on the clock. What has San Diego got left in the tank? Point guard defense. Chucky's guarding him. 6. That's a pass. Point guard defense again. 6. That's a pass. The thing they're getting out of this is burning time off the clock. Small forward. Skeeter over Wilt. And that's a 9. And it's a pass. That's a 24-second call. Skeeter turnover. Or a 30-second call, we'll call that. Because there's a 30-second shot clock in the ABA until the final season. Power forward, offense 4. Caldwell, 10, scores! Caldwell Jones. Caldwell was 17. He's pretty much carrying the team right now. Wilt, another assist. I just don't know if I want to put Bo Lamar in there. Larry Miller's kind of steadying the offense a little bit better than Bo. Of course, Stu's not helping. Shooting guard, offense 7. We got Captain Late. What does he bring to the table? A 9. And that's going to be a pass. They are really milking the clock here. Closing in on 2 minutes. Power forward defense. Rich Jones over Caldwell Jones. Pass. 2:01 on the clock. Power forward defense one more time. They got to shoot it. Blocked. That's a 24-second violation. Caldwell's got about 3 blocks. Twin Towers doing the job. 101.96, 150 on the clock. 10 or better, no. Power forward offense 6. They're giving it to Caldwell Jones like he's Wilt Chamberlain. And that's a 5. No good. Rebound offensive power forward. He's got a 15 defensive power forward. It's going to go to Rich Jones at the fast break. Will the Spurs almost sew this one up? Point guard. Fast break for Carl. It's a 6. He is holding the ball. Setting up for Rich Jones. Rich on a patented move. No good. Rich is being guarded tightly by Caldwell. Rebounded by Caldwell. Fast break the other way. It's going to be Chamberlain. Can Chamberlain handle the ball? 8. He scores on the break. The Dipper has 6 on the game. And we got a 3-point game with 119 showing. Center defense, Chamberlain guarding Neto. He scored on him again with that 6. What a clutch basket by Netolicky. Chamberlain is 36, 37 years old. He is showing his age. Both teams are hitting .448 from the field for the game. .109 on the clock. Chamberlain going to back down the smaller Netolicky, and he's forced him to pass the ball. Center defense, it's against Netolicky. One more time. 4. Miss by Chamberlain. Neto is saying, welcome to the NBA, Dipper. Rebound, offensive small forward Stu. There's a time Stu needs to be hot. It's right now. He's going up. 6. It's good. Stu Johnson with an offensive rebound basket. We've got a 103-100 game. Showing 48 seconds on my clock. 2. That is Rich Jones, their go-to guy, over Caldwell Jones. 8, blocked by Caldwell Jones. Third block shot of the quarter. Block shot chart says what? 7. They award the ball to the home team on the loose ball out of bounds. What a home court advantage that was. Small forward. Rich can put it away right here. 12. Offense 7 outside. He draws the foul, and it's going to be on Stu. Just the first team foul. So 2 shots for Rich. No penalty. Makes the first. There it is. That is going to be tough to come back from. I think we're going to go for a quick 2 here. See what we can get. That was pretty clutch that Neto stopped Wilt, and Wilt gave up a basket to Neto. Center, it's the Dipper. And it's an 11, and it's not good. Chamberlain probably a little out of shape. Rebound, offensive center greater than 13. Wilt grabs his own rebound. He's going to try and stuff it. Turnover, Chamberlain. And so there's a pretty nightmarish first game for Wilt. Not keeping a good grasp of the ball. Shooting guard going to shoot over Wilt. That's a 4. No good by Silas. Offensive power forward with the rebound. And Rich likes points. He's going up. No good. Rebound. Shooter. Rich can't believe it. He's got 7 on the clock here. Center defense. Neto going up. Nope. Good D by Wilt. Rebound, offensive center versus the defensive power forward. It's going to be Caldwell Jones with the board. But we are out of time in the final score from Hemisphere in a slugfest. Wasn't pretty, but the Spurs come out on top, 105-100. Just getting the box score together. Stu Johnson had 17 for San Diego, but 8 for 22 is just not going to feed the Bulldog. Wilt Chamberlain in his debut game, just 6 points, 3 of 8 from the field, 14 rebounds. He did have a couple block shots, but 3 turnovers, and just wasn't able to come through in 33 minutes of action. Chuck Williams had 12. Bolamar, 18, but 7 of 19. I couldn't play him. He wasn't a clutch shooter. Caldwell Jones almost brought the team back. 7 of 10 from the floor, 17 points, 6 rebounds, and 4 block shots. For the winners, Rich Jones threw in 18 points, had 10 rebounds, but he only shot 7 for 21. Skeeter Swift had a solid game, 6 for 11, got his 12 points. Netolicky, 15 points, 11 boards, certainly held his own against Wilt in this individual game. And James Silas, 10 of 15, probably game MVP. I'd almost give it to Neto, though, for holding Chamberlain in check. Joe Hamilton did not get any fourth quarter minutes because George Karl was playing so well, but Joe finished with 15 points in 20 minutes. And we'll give George Karl some kudos, 12 points off the bench, 24 minutes, 6 for 9 from the floor, and, played very solidly despite 4 fouls. Anyway, this was Wilt Chamberlain's debut with the San Diego Conquistadors, October 10th, 1973. Hope you were entertained. Have a good evening from Rod's Tabletop Hoops.